Deadly storm swept through counties near Des Moines. That was on Saturday. But the big question is what needs to be done and how have efforts been going? Joining us now is City Administrator in the city of Vinton, Iowa, Chris Ward. Chris, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
I'm sure you've been busy over the last several days, all the way since Saturday. So how has the area been recovering and what do you need to do?
Well, we've been recovering actually quite well. We were really lucky this time. What I mean is the sirens went off about half an hour before the tornado hit. Is the EF1 that actually hit the western edge of our community here, and we had an actual a city shelter. For residents that were affected. It was mostly on the west side. A trailer court and an industrial park was hit, but recovery is going very well.
I'm happy to hear that recovery is going well. You know, it may take a little bit longer, I'm sure, as we are seeing some of this damage right next to me. We know a community shelter was open for many displaced. So how effective has that been for people in Iowa?
It has been extremely effective. And because we did have the community shelter in place, nobody was hurt, nobody was injured, not a single person was. So that was a very grateful thing that we had, and it was an excellent situation for us to actually get enough warning to have people safely and go into this community shelter. And so having that facility there, it really did potentially save lives.
Of course, the number one thing in all of these scenarios is life. That's what we want to make sure we protect. And then property, of course, comes after that. So what is still desperately needed to help people recover?
Well, right now, besides the cleanup, right now, the governor has declared our county, Vinton County, a disaster area. And because of that, that opened up the Iowa Individual Assistance Programs for individuals that may not have insurance that could income qualify to help assist in their cleanup efforts. Right now, the city is looking at obviously assisting on the building permitting, waiving permitting fees for those in the affected area, and really. Actually, the cleanup actually began immediately Saturday night after the tornado passed through. So neighbors have been helping each other out extensively. And for us, we are a lot more fortunate than some other communities. Winterset comes to mind, also Chariton, Iowa as well. They did have some significant damage outside of their boundaries. And I know the Red Cross is assisting those cities as well as the Red Cross is assisting us. And there will be a disaster coalition meeting first thing tomorrow morning on how to better coordinate our resources to assist people in need.
Yeah, I'm sure you look forward to that. A lot of people dealing with this, not only your community, of course, you mentioned those other communities in Iowa as well. We are wishing you all well in the state of Iowa as we head into the next several weeks. City Administrator in the city of Vinton, Iowa, Chris Ward, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
I'm Amy Freeze. Welcome to Fox Weather's YouTube page. We have more great videos on the way, so make sure to subscribe to stay updated on all things weather.